Welcome to video number 3 in our PSI and CPT Guru Bootcamp crash course. Most of you who've been with us now for the 3rd video know what I've said about it. Okay? PSI designs the test for more than half the states in the country right now. The problem is, as PSI has begun designing the test, the pass rate has gone straight down. This is not my opinion, this is a fact. I've been doing this for more than 40 years. I owned and operated a school for more than 25 years. I've had several salons. I was a Four Seasons manager. Okay? I've been around this industry most of my entire adult life. And the pass rates get worse and worse and worse every year. And I'm sorry to say they've gone down tremendously in the last 3 or 4 years, concurrent with PSI taking over the testing for most states. Now, I cannot say as an absolute statement of legal fact that PSI is responsible. What I can say is, after a lifetime in the industry, when the pass rate was never great, it was up here maybe 70%, concurrent with PSI taking over, it's dropped substantially. I know this. Every school owner, director, and instructor who's been in the business for years knows this is true. Whether they'll say it or not is something different. I don't care. I say it. They don't like it, they can sue me. I don't care. And I'm going to read you some of these questions. Okay? You decide what you think is the answer. Okay, it says, this is the primary reason to have a client consultation before beginning a service. The primary reason to have a client consultation before beginning a service. A, discuss styling preferences. B, determine the hair's suitability for the desired style. C, discuss and suggest all possible options. D, select the products to use. What is the primary reason to have a client consultation? They're all good reasons. The issue here is, what is the primary or main reason? Discuss styling preferences, determine the hair's suitability for the desired style, discuss and suggest options, select products to use. Now, I would say between A and B is a toss-up. Discuss styling preferences, determine the hair's suitability for the desired style. First, you have to know what kind of style they want. Then the next question is their hair suitable for that style? But unfortunately, that is not the answer PSI says is correct. PSI says the most important or the primary thing is determining the hair's suitability for the desired style. Now, I would argue this point, okay? Until I know what the style is, we need to discuss this first, the styling preferences, but that's not the answer if you want to pass your test. Okay? Next question. This is the principal chemical action involved in any chemical texture service. The principal chemical action involved in any chemical texture services. Examples including permanent waving, chemical relaxers, soft curl perms, and curl reformations. What is the primary chemical action? Answer A, breaking and reforming the hydrogen bonds. Answer B, breaking and reforming the salt bonds. Answer C, breaking and reforming the hydrogen and salt bonds. Answer D, breaking and rearranging the disulfide bonds. The answer is D, the disulfide bonds. This is what you must break and reform for any permanent change in the hair, the disulfide bonds. Now, the next question says, to prevent damaging chemically treated hair, what should you avoid? Frequent shampooing using clarifying shampoos, high heat exposure, frequent shampooing using medicated shampoos, or the use of styling products containing surfactants and humectants. Now let's take a look at this one. This one seems so easy. Seems. To prevent damaging chemically treated hair, bleached, colored, permed, relaxed. Avoid frequent shampooing using clarifying shampoos, high heat exposure, frequent shampooing using medicated shampoos. D, the use of styling products containing surfactants and humectants. Now, they're banking on the fact that you do not know what a surfactant or humectant is. You need to know this. Humectants are the chemicals found in conditioners. That's why they work. Surfactants are the agents and chemicals found in shampoos. That's why they work. So it is impossible to avoid a shampoo or a conditioner that doesn't contain surfactants and humectants. They wouldn't work otherwise. The real issue then becomes A or B. Frequent shampooing using clarifying shampoos or high heat exposure. In my opinion, they're both true statements because a clarifying shampoo is a very strong shampoo designed to get minerals out of your hair like swimming pool chlorine. It's very, very strong shampoos. You really don't want to use those on chemically treated hair, but that is not the correct answer on the test. The correct answer on the test is avoid high heat. Now the next question we're going to look at is over here. It says, which 4 chemical products can be used to permanently change the client's hair during a chemical relaxer service? Which 4 chemical products can be used during a permanent change the client's hair during a chemical relaxer service? Answer A, bases, relaxers, soft curl perm products, and pressing combs. Answer B, curl reformation products, bases, combs, and conditioners. Answer C, bases, relaxers, neutralizers, and shampoos. Answer D, all of the above. The question said, which 4 chemical products? Answer A listed several chemical products and pressing combs. A pressing comb is not a chemical product. Answer B listed several chemical products that can be used, and it said combs. A comb is not a chemical product. The answer is C, bases, relaxers, neutralizers, and shampoos. You must read the questions carefully. They do this all the time. And do not lose track of the fact you can fail by 1 point. Fail is fail. My grandfather used to say, what does it say on the diploma of the stupidest person that ever graduated from medical school? And I'm like, I don't know, what does it say? It says doctor. See, no one cares if you were the smartest person in your class. As long as you got a diploma and a license, that's all they care about. No one cares whether you fail by 1 point or 20 points. All they say is, oh, you failed again. You must read the questions slowly and carefully. I cannot tell you how many students over the years I've seen fail. Smart kids, or smart people, I shouldn't say kids, smart people. They just didn't read the questions carefully. Slowly, carefully, a couple of times. Next question. This is the main reason to avoid the use of metal combs during a thermal styling service. What is the main reason to avoid the use of metal combs during a thermal styling service? Thermal being a nice fancy word for heat, right? Now, not everyone here is taking the test in their primary language, okay? Thermal is a nice word meaning heat. They are damaging to the hair. They risk burning the client's hair and scalp because they conduct heat. They are porous and cannot be effectively cleaned and disinfected. They are expensive. What is the primary or the main reason to avoid using a metal comb? It's very simple. They get hot. They will transfer the heat right to the client's hair and the client's scalp. And you can give your client very, very, very bad scalp burns by using a hot metal comb that then burns their scalp. Now, the next question would be, you notice I'm passing through a lot because I'm going through our book and I'm picking out the PSI questions because these are the free questions. Okay? I'm being very careful to pick out the PSI free questions because, as I said before, we don't charge. We give you these things for free. This question says, most shampoo is alkaline, acid, neutral, or acid neutral. Most shampoo is alkaline, acid, neutral, or acid neutral. Most shampoo is acid. Shampoo has a pH range between 4.5 on the low end and 7.5 on the high end. Neutral is 7. So Very few shampoos are above 7, mostly clarifying shampoos. The vast majority of shampoos fall below 7, between 4.5 and 7. That makes them acid. There's absolutely no place in any textbook that says that. The assumption is you understand the pH scale. 7 is neutral. Shampoo is between 4.5 and 7.5. Therefore, most shampoo is from 7 and below. Most shampoo is acid. It's pretty simple once somebody points it out to you, but before that, not so much. Now, the next question here is, lightened hair will usually be acidic, cool, warm, or all the above. Lightened hair. The state does not like the word bleach. They like the word lightened or decolorized. Lightened hair will usually be acidic, cool, warm, or all the above. It will usually be warm. And we're going to stop here again. I'll try to keep the videos relatively short so you don't get overwhelmed. I want you to stop, watch the video repeatedly, write down what I'm saying so you don't get tripped up on these questions. These questions that I'm reading you are not in your textbook. I don't care how carefully you pore over your textbook, you will not find them. If you have any questions, please give us a call, 760-534-4434. We have people who can speak to you in both English and Spanish, right? 760-534-4434. If you're enjoying these videos, and I hope you're learning something from them, please remember to subscribe below. We appreciate your subscription. It helps us get popped up higher on the page, and more students will see our free videos. If you would like every question, get a hold of our book. It gives you every question on the test. Not just PSI or CPT Guru, I mean every question. You can get it by giving us a call or visit us online, www.cosmetologystateboardexam.com.